Hey, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bilal Khan and I am a marketing and media professional. Now, one of the things about Salah, at least for me, one of the challenges that I feel like I've always dealt with is that it's one of those things where I feel like I need accountability for. It's one of those things that I tend to forget. It's one of those things where I know I need to do a better job at. Most courses are like A to Z, blah, 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 and now find your own way. What he's done is he's developed an entire workshop. Every day you consume a module and then he basically says, all right, now from here, here's an action item. And then you spend the day doing the action item. What you end up with is incremental updates every day for you to connect better in your Salah and connecting better with the master of the universe, a relationship and a conversation with him. One of the biggest challenges with on-demand courses in general has been that there's a lot of content, maybe unspoken pressure to be able to get through it. The good thing is that the way is divided up. It's lots of smaller chunks, easily digestible. The thing that stood out the best for me is the idea of variety, right? It's like there's a lot of little things about Salah, about mindfulness, about Khushoo, but the thing that kind of helps you connect better in and have focus in that conversation that you're having with Allah in the Salah is the fact that you can change things up, right? Sometimes when you do the same old, whether it is your dhikr, your mindful remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sometimes, and many times when you do the same thing over and over again, it's no longer mindful, right? It is just automated, robotic. And so this idea and this strategy of adding variety into the things that you can do, I thought was brilliant. The way I see it, it's like, it's not expected that you do everything. Like it could very well be, and this is where the variety factor comes into play, is that you pick and choose what element you want to focus on that'll help you in your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I can't speak for everybody. I can speak for myself. And the thing that I feel like for someone who is in maybe a transitionary stage of life, one is a young professional, a father with a baby, a year-old, and and a young family where both people are working, it's like a lot of elements of life just kind of really tend to get heavy and tend to distract you from what is your purpose in life. And so for one to be able to essentially have a means of refocusing and readjusting your life so that you can have a place to pray. And one of the most standout advices that I got as an action item is the thought that, hey, what if you had a lot of people don't do this, right? A lot of people don't create a dedicated spot to pray. Some people might just pray wherever in their home when it's time to pray. And therefore, you don't have like an anchor, a conditional anchor that would enable you to, like when you get to the spot, yeah, it was time to pray. Or even just the idea of like something that's like, this is the prayer spot. Something to remind you that, okay, it's time to pray, get the family to pray together. Like these are certain action items that really stand out. And I feel like for somebody like who's in my stage of life, I think would be very beneficial for them. So hope you guys consider taking this course. If anything, out of all of the Islamic programs that you can attend, the thing that you can do to improve your relationship with Allah is the Salah, which is the things that's going to be looked upon, the first thing that's going to look upon on the Day of Judgment. Then you should put your energy and focus on making that better.